And here we go. Do 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 bum 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 ba da da do 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 da 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 da. Setting up the stream, yes we are setting up the stream, setting up the stream, setting up. Okay, let's go ahead. Morning, Graysky. Let's make sure we got all the chats open. Well, I don't. So let's actually open all the chats. Woo! We are down here looking for some diamonds so we can buy some more TNT. Real quick. For explosions. Morning, Wyvern's Flight. Morning, Lady Vaporeon. Welcome, Dan Grice. Welcome, Tink. I'm doing well today. Thank you for asking. Got a lot of folks in the Twitch chat already this morning. Let's see. I am currently trying to sort out where I can get diamonds from inside the ground. I want diamonds from inside the ground that I can use to blow up more of the ground. It's kind of a virtuous cycle. I got some coffee here. Trying to wake up. Part of my new and improved morning routine is if I start streaming right after I drop my kid off at school, then I am better about going to bed at a reasonable hour at night because I can't tell myself, well, you can just nap after you drop your kid off at school, right? So, I am placing blocks and having fun. No, wait, I'm removing blocks and having fun. I'm waking up. That's for sure. Okay. Gonna have a kind of busy day today with editing. I was expecting to have more editing time last week than I did. That is one thing that this new schedule is kind of throwing us at. I'm trying to figure out still how to fit in the editing time better. But on the plus side, it's helping with my sleep cycle so that when I do stream and edit, it's better off. So it's kind of one of those like hierarchy of needs things. I'm taking care of my immediate sleep cycle toward improving my health, and then I'm figuring out from there how best to actually fit everything else in with those changes. It's not a perfect system, but it is the system we have. Now, Tommy Boy normally would call in on Monday about the newsletter, but Tommy was having internet problems. Let me ask, how's the internet going? And we will find out if Tommy is going to be available today or what the plan is there. I should probably also, assuming Tommy's internet is not, or was not fixed the other day, I should probably also copy and paste in, copy message link, add that to the newsletter. Should send Tommy the, async petitions rulings. Okay. Hey, welcome, Sarissa Molina. Welcome, Sarissa Molina. In the YouTube chat. We are just getting started. The stream's not even set up. For example, I haven't linked yet to paypal.me/Joe Hills. Because this is a viewer-supported stream. So I need to mention this. Okay. Stream, 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 stream. Everybody likes to stream. Okay. One thing I also didn't work out entirely yesterday was what my stream schedule for this week looks like. This week is super weird because it's the last week of the school year. And so I went over a bunch of that stuff with NJ last night, and I'm looking at it this morning, and I'm still like, I'm gonna need to give that another look. Bum, 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 bum. Dee 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 da. La da da dun da dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun do do. La da 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 da. Morning, GPC in the YouTube chat. We are trying to gather some diamonds so we can blow up some ground here. Well, Robert Big, I hope you get the opportunity to lay your head down and dream. Hello, Ellis. Welcome, Ellis. Hope you're doing well as can be. Howdy, also. Hello, also. To Twitch chat's Clue Emily. Robert says, now you're streaming, so I can't. What? No, I've got an entire theme song that's about going to bed.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. So go to bed, Robert Big. Or at least don't use me as an excuse not to. Alrighty. Robert Big in the YouTube chat writes, alright, I get the message. Missy Kitty says, I just got my butt out of bed. Well, that's why I don't normally play that song in the mornings, but in Australia time, it's time for folks to go to bed, too. So, here we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We were having, just so y'all know, we were having some minor issues with PayPal the other day, where about 1 in 20 of the tips, the alert wouldn't go to the computer. I've got my phone pulled up so I can verify that as we go. But, yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on that, because I'm not sure exactly what's going on in terms of the alerts there. But I should pull that out right now. Okay, just verifying we're all good. Haven't missed any yet this morning. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat some food and fly on up. Woo! So this is the hole that we're mining out. Okay, So, the gravel... we can probably put somewhere more important and pull this stuff out, actually, of the shulker. Put all that shulkery stuff in the large chests. I probably should be carrying more of these empty shulkers with me, but I keep telling myself, like, oh, you don't need to carry that many empty shulkers, because you're going to find a bunch of diamonds right away. How's my coffee? Pretty good, thank you for asking. Okay. Why are these bubbles stacked like that? It's fine. Okay. So we do have some leftover TNT from the other day. So that's good. We have 5 diamonds, which is not enough, mind you, but it's a start. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. La, da, dun, 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 dun. Okay. Welcome, Lone Courier. Welcome, Gothic Pixie and Shalom. How deep does the hole have to go? Bedrock. So we've only got 5 diamonds so far, which is not enough to buy another 5 stacks of gunpowder. Yeah, so we're basically building a new mine entrance. Our current mine entrance is kind of disappointing. We have a temporary mine entrance that I dug at the beginning of the season over here. And as you can see, that's not exactly like the most exciting entrance to a mine. So, yeah, this is our year-old temporary entrance. Which, actually, I keep meaning to put that in there so I have it for later. Slow falling, water breathing, regeneration of visibility, fire resistance. Anyway. Some of these are empty too. We should take the empty ones back up. Let's grab this stuff too while we're here. Because that's not technically concrete supplies. Gothic Pixie says, as a false fan, love a good hole to bedrock. Yeah. Lone Courier! Feliz cumpleaños Sati. Feliz cumpleaños Sati. Feliz cumpleaños a Lone Courier. Feliz cumpleaños Sati. Y muchas más. Alrighty, so we are gonna put... Oh, that one did have gravel in it. Okay. I think we're not going to need to carry 4 of these down there, but, like, I feel like more than one, a positive integer greater than 1 is going to be a notable improvement. Let's move the extra fireworks, though, into the correct box, because that's going to bother me later if I don't have those in the right place and I die. Am I going to tunnel from the furnace room to the big hole? Probably. Right now I have a rough tunnel, but a tunnel from the furnace room to that big hole would also give me a nice, what do you call this? Coverage of the power switch underneath here too. So... It is nice that this is in range of the other haste beacon. So yeah, if we had a diagonal that went under the power switch, under the subwoofer to the mine entrance, I feel like that would look pretty good, right? Morning, Castaboris. So this is actually a good candidate for adding TNT as well. But, once again, we're not finding any diamonds at this level. We need to go get more diamonds so we can buy more TNT. That's going to be the lead priority here. So, firework rocket out. Let's toss those in here for right now. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, so the current mine entrance with the skeleton spawner and the furnaces is over that way. So we could basically have a huge straight tunnel. Will you decorate the tunnel so it looks like the pinball machine's power cord? Well, the power cord is going to come out the back and probably plug in at Cub Fan or Ethos base at this scale. So the power cord wouldn't usually come back under the machine like that. This is just going to represent the space under the machine. But yeah, let's see. So we've got this going. We need to go get more diamonds. In the middle of the night, I look for diamonds in my sleep. From the mountain of faith to a river so deep, I know I'm searching for something, something sacred I lost. But the river is wide. Also, good morning, Tanisha. I don't know why I go digging through mines looking for diamonds just so I can dig some more. But the TNT, it makes a nice boom, and I can finally hear what I've been listening for. I go digging in the mines for the diamonds that are clear. Just for a few booms of TNT to hear. There's incidental redstone and also some random gold. It is shiny and bright, brilliant to behold in the middle of the night. Kindle says, would the cord be 3 wide or 5 wide? I think the cord would probably be about 4 blocks wide, actually. It's at this scale. It might be 3. Let's say good morning to Beef. Morning, Beef. No totem. Ooh, good catch, Mahis. Oh, no fireproof potion either. Lots of things we're catching here. Don't know why I go searching through mines. La da 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 da. Will be a braided cord. No, it'll be a standard power cord for a pinball machine. There are certain parts of this that we're gonna add a little bit of extra razzmatazz, but some things we're gonna keep simple. Like, you know, the back of the machine being just painted black is pretty standard for a pinball machine. Even on a highly customized and upgraded machine, you would basically never see anything but a black background or backing for the pinball machine. Because it's designed to be placed up against a wall or up against another machine in most situations. So same thing for the power cord. The power cord is intended to be out of sight at any real arcade. Or even a fancy home collection. They would set up the wiring so you wouldn't see them. backs of the machines are actually pretty clean, Kindleless. Because, once again, they're not anywhere you can touch them usually. I was searching for something sacred I lost, but the river is wide, and it's too hard to cross. Ezra Manning says, maybe Grian should consider making a pinball machine then, too. Yeah, that's true. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the, I go walking in the middle of the, I go walking in the middle of the, I go walking in the middle of the. Some nice breezes today. It's a beautiful morning. Not a very productive one in terms of diamond output, but a beautiful morning out here in Tennessee. I've got the outside sounds turned down because there was some, like, lawn crews making noise. Now there's a loud airplane. Not a lot of birds at the moment. Anira says, Joe, I guess you're not still setting up the stream. I mean, I kind of am. We're not really going full steam yet. I've got a little bit of coffee here. I'm still putting the hot in the hot bar. I'm still looking at my schedule for the day, kind of out of the corner of my eye. I have it on the laptop, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. I gotta fix some stuff. I didn't factor in some errands I need to run, so. But I'm just kind of like, nope, not making decisions yet. Waking up, then making decisions. Ezra Manning points out that people keep asking.
8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause holding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chess tools breaking. Pickaxe and poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode. I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
That's right, maybe we can start the show. Let's take down that setting up stream now sign. Woo! And Curious, I hope you have a relaxing day today. Whoa! Who Sorry, I forgot it was on autoplay. Womp womp. I'm like, why is there no music? I am not ready. Oh gosh. Oh no, I didn't bring my box of extra fireproof potions and extra torches with me. Womp womp. So we are gonna go ahead and keep going. Yeah, song jump scare there. Sorry about that, y'all. Some people are like, wow, I haven't even heard this one. Yeah, we've got all sorts of weird songs here. Things I collaborated with. A lot of these I wrote the lyrics, and then my sister, Quinn Hills, went ahead and did the arrangement and performance. So, like, I don't know if we have any Star Trek The Next Generation fans in the house. One of the weirdest songs that I wrote was I wrote a parody of Frasier's Tossed Salads and Scrambled Eggs about Picard and Dathan. Here we go. Where is that? Well, we're just playing music. This is 37 seconds.
Hey, Socrates, why Jean-Luc so wallen, lost jawlards and white timbers. And Shaka sees on his army, yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jawlards and white timbers. They're falling again. Good night, Eladril, we love you. Dathan has left the planet.
Yep. NJ says, I'm glad you wrote this. It's a much-needed delight this morning. Thank you. Okay, see, this is the sort of level of fireproofness that... when I was like, oh, we should go back and get the fireproof potions. That's stuff like that is why. Stuff like that is why. Mindless Pixie says that's a good track. Huh, thanks. Yep. I like writing parodies. Oh, these tunnels are getting longer. Tunnels getting longer. Lots of deep slate fills up your shulkers. I didn't overshoot the turn, did I? No, I don't think I could. Because the turn is like that giant pit. Let's see. Oh, Tommy wrote back. Okay. Cool. So Tommy normally would call in on Monday morning to talk about the weekly newsletter, but was having internet trouble yesterday, and we also had a big petitions thing last night that we wanted to get in the newsletter, so we pushed that today. Let me know when you'd like to call in. Okay. The stream still says 22nd of May. Uh-oh. I can fix it. Yay! It's fixed. Thank you, Curls of Doom. Welcome to me. Howdy. Welcome. Uh-oh. Looking a little dark out here. I guess B-Dub's logged off, huh? Ah, look at that. Look at that ledge grab. Classic. Okay. So, lots of creepers and stuff here. While we're back up here, we might as well empty our deep slate and stuff into some of these chests here. We'll dump all this for pearl later. Okay. So then this time we're gonna grab a few of these. I'm gonna grab the entire chest, actually, I think. And then... yeah. Okay, so as you can see, there's water there that we can just dive right into. So that line there wasn't very successful. Why don't we actually just start another one? That's part of the point of starting a new mine, is to start a new mine. There was basically a big, even though this seems like it's pretty close to everything else, there was a big lava pool that blocked the expansion of the mine in this direction. So I kind of ended up routing around a lot of this. So we actually have fresh, undug tunnel opportunities here. Boy. I kind of want a wake-up song. Like a morning routine song. Like the Jules' morning routine song from Cougar Town. Yeah. Allosaurus writes, "Who's Joe?" Oh, that's a great question. We have a song for that, too.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
You're welcome, Allosaurus 3. You're welcome. Ooh, got some messages on the HermitCraft chat here. So that's nothing I need to act on immediately. Do 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 do. Hey, a lot of gold and lapis over here. That's nice. Also, we do need gravel, so that's helpful as well. Gravel is always a nice to have. I don't know why there's no birds this morning. Oh, there's one. It's faint. I think the yard crews might have scared them off. Okay. Hey, we're hitting 9 a.m. here in Nashville, so just as a quick reminder, this is Joe Hills broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the HermitCraft server. This is a viewer-supported, not an advertiser-supported stream, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are currently 20 away from our first face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me. Oh, I already said that part. Welcome to the circular hourly station identification break, where we identify the station in a circular manner on the hour. This... It's fine. I'm waking up. Every day I wake up and I pour myself a cup of that rich Joe Hill's aroma. The best part of waking up, it's the doo-wop, shoo-wop, and all I do. The mountain aroma always coming through. The best part of waking up. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Everybody's fine. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. It's party. Where's that party time song from? Is that Homestar Runner? Party time. Party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. Party time. Party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. That feels like a Homestar Runner song. What is that from? Oh, it's from Titanic, the animated movie. It's from Titanic, oh, I forgot there was a Titanic animated movie. Okay, that's right. Chloe the Great and Powerful tips 7 and says, what would your radio call sign be? Well, like, let's see. I mean, if I was on the actual radio, like if I was on the actual radio, I'd probably just go by my real name. But a lot of times in radio, you get like a nickname, like, this is Lightning Louie in the morning, right? You know, like, Kindle says there's a Titanic animated movie. Does it sink at the end? Yes. My station call sign would start with a W because I'm east of the Mississippi. That's correct, Incurious. The station call sign. So it'd be... I think I maybe... Let's see. I mean, like, if I was just gonna use, like, my initials, it would be, like, WJBH. I like... WJBH actually sounds pretty good. It reminds me of WKBH Boston. It's WJBH Nashville. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, the iconic ones, like WTKS, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Right? Like, TKS isn't a great set of letters, right? But, like, if you say any 4 letters with the right intonation, it sounds fine. WJBH, Nashville, Tennessee. Like, it's fine. Like... WJOE. The thing is, WJOE actually I think sounds worse than WJBH. Like, I think the OE sounds like a la 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 phoneme. OE, OE, WJOE. OE, OE, WJOE. OE, OE, W. Like, I mean, it sounds like... It doesn't sound as serious as I take myself. I take myself far too seriously, if you haven't noticed. So, like, that's gonna be its own separate thing. Okay, wait. Where are we in relation to that tunnel length? Okay. WJOE, tailspin, WJOE, tailspin, da-da-da-da-da. That's, you're right, Fish Milk. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the tailspin theme. I'm like, there's some reason I don't like WJOE as much, and it's... Yeah, WJBH is apparently available. But anyway, thank you very much, Chloe the Great and Powerful, for that 7. That 7 puts us 13 away from our first face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So let's go ahead and put some of this away here. Actually, I mean, I feel like I might as well just shove all that in there. I like keeping the diamonds here so I can see how many I've got so far. Chloe the Great and Powerful says, I'm great. I've got an awesome new job. Congrats on the awesome new job. It's always exciting to me, anyway, to have a new job. And then when it actually, like, turns out awesome, that's like, double plus good. I love meeting new people and learning about new ways that groups accomplish goals. Like, it's just so fun. It's very invigorating for me. That's just the sort of person I am. I'm always... Like, that's the sort of thing that, like, hits my natural curiosity. Like, ooh, how do you do this? Ooh, how do you do that? Like, I want to know... I'm also the sort of person who I want to know what every department does. I want to know how all the departments interact. I want to understand how the entire organization functions. Which is kind of, like, arguably out of my lane a little bit. And I think in some businesses it makes people nervous that I'm going to try to open a competing business. Like, in the advertising world, there's not a lot of reasons that your web developer needs to know how all the departments interact and work. Unless they were going to run their own business with a bunch of departments. Which, arguably, I did want to run my own business, but I didn't want to run my own competing advertising agency, right? Does that make sense? Does Joe often use Newspeak? Only when we live in a Orwellian society, but, like, how often is that gonna happen? I mean, how ubiquitous could the surveillance state be? I should probably pour myself some more coffee before it oversteeps. Okay. Badger Spanner jumping in and says, Golf Bravo Hotel in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is short for grievous bodily harm. People get charged with that for assaulting people. Yeah, see, we don't have that here. We have WGBH Boston, which pays for the show Arthur to be produced. Or at least they used to. And so every episode of Arthur ended with WGBH Boston. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day, where we can learn to work and play and get along with each other. Some dude says, how's your coffee, good sir? Most excellent. Thank you for asking. Mahi00 points out that, grievous bodily harm is a potential description of Boston in general. Okay, that's fair. I actually like Boston. I mean, I haven't lived there, but I visited a lot for PAX East before it got too pricey. Well, it didn't really get too pricey. I just had less money after having a kid. It just was not financially feasible to attend as often. Hey, welcome, Silky Mitts. Onyx says, watching this while drinking my own nice cup of coffee. Do you like yours with cream or not? Well, you know, there's a song that comes to mind. The bass, the vibe, the mic, the treble. I like my coffee black just like my metal. Cause the bass, the vibe, the mic, the treble. I like my coffee black just like my metal. So yeah, no, I drink my coffee black. I can't, my body doesn't process cream very well, so it's not just a preference. It's a it's a life decision. How functional do I want to be today? Yeah, no cream, please. Is somebody running a jackhammer? The mic should be probably band passing out the jackhammer. But I like my coffee light roast. More caffeine. And I like the flavor more. Hey, Sean. Sean Cockrell writes, "Where's Joe this evening? I'm down here in slot 9 putting the hot in the hot bar. Thanks for asking. We are currently 13 away from our first face camera expansion milestone. Also, welcome, Barbie Slab in the, what do you call it? In the YouTube chat. We got 3 chats going right now. Mahi0O says the jackhammer's coming through in a very interesting way. Yeah, because the lower band is getting filtered out, so I don't know what's left. Because what I'm hearing isn't the output, it's not the OBS monitor, I'm hearing the direct mic input monitor. Welcome to the city, where there's always something going on. Should I turn off the window mic while that's running then? I'm just gonna turn that. Turning off the window mic for now. Street noise mic. Be gone. Only 1 diamond. Ah, boo. Oh, I turned it off. Just 1 diamond. Diamond. Da 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 da. Just 1 diamond. Diamond. La da 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 da. Sean Cockrell tips 13 and writes, "Expand, Joe." So here we go. It is indeed time for y'all to direct your attention down here to slot 9, where I'm putting the hot in the hot bar. So I can say, howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-dee. Now I'm in the lower left. My0 says, "I had no idea what that sound was until you said jackhammer, and I realized what was going on with the lower band." Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so let's, we're gonna need to chug another potion here as well. Grab all the potions, the band has begun. The Pennsylvania potions. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The Pennsylvania potions. Okay. Do people on HermitCraft watch the recap to keep up? No, my kid just tells me. My kid will be like, "Did you see Grant's latest episode? He did blah, 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 blah." I'm like, "No, I didn't see that. Is there any parts of this I need to know about?" Because the thing is that, like, I don't necessarily want... there might be spoilers for Decked Out and stuff in the recap. So if I do watch it, it's usually just to see, like, oh, I did something interesting this week. Let me see how disappointed I am in how they chose to cover it. Okay, let's see. Play on con plans. Drive to Nashville on the 5th so I can be ready to carpool down with you on the 6th. Sorry, I got a message here about upcoming event stuff. If you're driving separately or would like a driver, I was hoping to not drive at all and ride with myself if possible. Not sure where that is in terms of feasibility. Let me also, did you end up getting a bunk for PlayOnCon? I'm trying to sort carpooling logistics at the moment. Okay. Somebody says it might be good to know if there's a war about to break out on the server. Not really. Wars are always better as a surprise. That's why World War I was so lauded. Okay. Dang it. Let's go this way. Doc seemed to learn that Mumbo's shop is so close to the TCG shop. I mean, it doesn't have that much TNT. Have a good day, Gabe. My daughter also updates me on what Gem does in Stardew Valley. That's correct. Sean Cockerell says, Joe's normally a diamond in the rough, but he was camouflaged against those diamonds in slot 9. Thank you. Hey, welcome, Muscle Bob. Morning, Charbear. Charbear says, I'm rolling over to fall back asleep before my child menacingly attacks me. Good luck with that. Yeah, we're still getting a bit of the bird song, but I had to turn the window mic way down because we're getting jackhammer sounds as well. Okay. So here we go. So up to 20 diamonds. That's enough to actually make... Whoops. We don't want to make those. That's enough to actually make some real TNT progress. Let's clear up some of this stuff. Sounds of the city, yep. Okay, let's see what's next. We're gonna grab a bunch of this out of here. We're gonna put the gravel in that one for later. Gonna put the tough and cobble deep slate down there. Badger says, today I learned what American sherbet is. Oh, I don't even know. So I just know it doesn't have dairy in it. What is it? I just assumed it was like iced fruit. Like put through a blender or something. Like, but oh. Well, I usually get the one that's explicitly a dairy-free sherbet. So. Okay, so let's go buy some TNT. Okay. Does Impulse actually sell gunpowder? Because we know that we can get 1 stack of gunpowder for 2 diamonds. I know Jev sells gunpowder, but yeah. Is this prismarine here? Where's the second floor? I feel like I feel like we've overshot the second floor. I don't like elevators. I mean, I'll use them if I have to, but from a health standpoint, I prefer to just take the stairs because it helps me burn off. I've got too much energy all the time. These are just rockets. Totems, emeralds. But yeah, if I have the choice between stairs and the elevator, I take the stairs. I used to work on the 5th floor of a building where we had offices on 5, 1, and 2. Like, our company was 3 floors of the building, and I was on 5. And so I was up and down those stairs all day. I probably climbed dozens of flights of stairs a day. Which, like, I mean, if I had to move something heavy, you know, I'd roll it into the elevator on a handcart. It's not like I'm afraid of elevators. I just... Given the choice, I'd rather not wait for the elevator. I'm faster on the stairs than the elevator is. I mean, not the elevator is faster on the... Elevators don't use stairs, but you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Anira says it's one thing to do that in real life, it's a decision to do it in Minecraft as well. I don't see how. That's just how my brain works. I'd rather walk. You need to go get sand, I guess. Yeah, I could try buying from the source and going to the raid farm, but that's like a whole thing. Then I have to coordinate that. The problem is, anytime Jevon's online, we end up playing TCG, and then I don't have any diamonds on me because I'm playing TCG and not mining, right? Okay. Yeah, I gotta get cardio. I've got 10 pixel hearts I have to take care of. That's like 5 Doctor Who's. Okay. Okay, so let's look at this in terms of actual, like, where the shelf is, like, where we need to put the... Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was a little too bouncy on the bed. Yeah, this is going to be the new mine entrance. We're working on it. The new mine entrance. So there's going to be a subwoofer facing downward here. And the new mine entrance will be able to look up and see the subwoofer on the underside of the pinball machine. Okay. So we're trying to figure out how far inward we actually need to put the TNT to actually be mining out fresh areas here. Okay. Basil Hunter says that I'm 5 Time Lords in a trench coat. The trench coat's bigger on the inside. It works. Okay. I mean, so I'm looking at this here. I'm kind of thinking, like, this is... Okay, see, this is actually too close. Okay. I was thinking that that might be an appropriate place to put a bunch of TNT, but clearly no, because we've got this whole channel running straight down here. You have a lot of gaps there. A lot of this is partially mined out already because of the nature of the explosions. And this stuff here mines fast, so no sense worrying too much about that. What am I building? Oh, a giant pinball machine. Like colossal scale. Or Colossus scale, depending on... Okay. So, mentally stepping through the problem here. We really need to come back... I would say 3 blocks here. Oh, but the problem with... The reason I usually mine straight down when I'm doing this... okay, so this is 90 to 28. $28 is this one. 92 is... Oh, wow. So that's even... So yeah, this will bring us an extra one in there. And that's probably about right. That's probably about where we want to be. Just out of an abundance of caution while we're mining straight down. We're going to go ahead and chug that. We're going to put an extra totem on our hotbar. I'm immediately missing those coordinates. 39, 40. I forget how deep bedrock is now. Is it negative 72? There it is down there, actually. Okay. Negative 59, negative 64, people are saying. Okay. Bedrock starts at negative 59. Tennessee is beautiful today, D-Mad Dog. I really would... I love the idea of being able to stream from, like, a balcony or something at some point in the future. Like having a covered porch that I can stream from when the weather's nice would be amazing. Because, like, the weather's so nice today. So I've just got the window open now, but, you know, it's not the same. Let's just clean up a lot of this here. Okay. So then we're going to come over... We need... Somewhere I left some extra rockets. Not rockets, TNT. Is it one of these? There it is. Okay. So then we can come over about that far, maybe, and go straight down. Part of me is thinking maybe I only need to go down as low as the deep slate, and I should just pull everything else off with the pick. Totem pop gives you fire resistance. Yeah, but totems are harder to make, so I don't want to burn it unless I have to. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a diorite here because we don't need TNT this low. Yeah. Yeah, so that doesn't go all the way up, but we can remove that last bit a lot easier. Okay. So here we go. There goes some of that wood. Well, we can fix that easily enough here. We are slightly inside of our copper farm now, but that's okay. We have the technology. We can rebuild it. That's easy to fix. Okay. Yeah, so this part here, we can hew out. Yeah, I'm realizing I should have just gone all the way down to deep slate and then done the TNT for the whole thing. I was trying to be expedient, but, like, just the rate at which we're getting the diamonds isn't fast enough to justify the TNT cost of going all the way up when we can insta-mine here. Let's put some of this stuff up so we can pick up more blocks here. Okay, so then this is where we've got this like little land bridge here we don't need. We can destroy that. I think we're out of range of the haste beacon now. Greetings to down under, Allosaurus. Okay. Okay. Getting plenty done here. Impractical holes are the way to go. La da da. Da da dee. Maybe we put some glass at the bottom of this. Oh, we could play with it. Dang it. I just barely missed that ledge I wanted. Glowstone under glass might look cool. Interesting. Welcome, Sharon Hug. Bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Ba bum bum bum. Ba ba bum bum. Oh my gosh, let's go up the hill. Up the hill we go, up the hill. Digging blocks, making stairs, up the hill, anywhere we can. Welcome, W3. Glad you could join us today. Ah, Kieran. Welcome, Kieran. How many chats are there? 3 that I'm reading from, but presumably there are probably some people who have private side chats going on. Alrighty, well that's the coffee concluded. Let's fly back up here real quick and drop off some of these materials. We'll package these up for Pearl later. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like having that broken for right now. We'll fix that later. It's just gonna get hit again by more TNT as we go around. But yeah, I'm definitely realizing that we could save a ton of TNT by just quick mining this with the haste stuff. Okay, so this is actual water here, though, so we can't go too far that way without hitting that water. That's good to know. It's not like flooding this is intrinsically bad, but it will stop the TNT from blowing stuff up on its way, which is a whole separate problem. What's the hole for? This is going to be our new mine entrance. Our current mine entrance is a single block shaft in the ocean. And this is going to look a little bit more impressive, I think. Okay. So, yeah, this is coming along. Looks like the sun's about to set, though. This is Java Edition. Okay. Gonna solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Every day we're out there chasing. Woo. We're not gonna clean up the whole thing because we're gonna come back through with TNT. I'm just trying to get a sense of like the actual amount that we've mined out here. Yeah. Yeah. That looks about. So it actually is concave there. It's actually concave on this side too. It's actually kind of interesting now that I'm looking at it. So where is that sticking out? That's sticking out right there. Okay, and then sticking out here as well. Hey, there's diamonds. This is fortune. Any more diamonds in that cluster? No. Dang it. Would have been nice. But core concept. And we lost the haste beacon. I'm thinking of moving the whole haste beacon down here, actually. So that way we don't have the elevation drop off. But the problem... Oh, the reason not to do that is because we're going to have TNT falling down here like crazy for the next while. Somebody was asking about Bed Wars. Yeah, I was in the first Bed Wars test recording with, when Asuma made Bed Wars. Somebody wants to know if I play Bed Wars. I played Bed Wars first. Let's see if I go to my videos. I think Seth Bling was there too. It was like a whole thing. Bed Wars. Is Bed Wars one word? Maybe Seth Bling wasn't there. There were some other random British folks. Yeah, Suma made Bed Wars. Oh, this is a video of us playing it for the first time 10 years ago. I am so old. Bed Wars troll is gone. Well, that's fine. We can still share the link for anybody else who's curious. Sometimes when somebody mentions something, somebody else is like, what? What's that? What? What is that? Okay. Cover the beacon in water to keep it safe. Ah. That feels... I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to think about it. Because that is like an established mechanism for keeping things safe from TNT. It feels kind of cheaty, and I don't know why. But, like, I do stuff like that all the time. So I don't know why that in particular feels weird. Now I'm curious why I have this gut reaction to that. I want to understand my own... 30 Bomb. I'm Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Wink. Somebody wants to know about the tip link. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat if you'd like to tip. We are currently 20 away from our second face camera expansion of the stream, and we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. So if you enjoy the show, definitely appreciate your support. How is using intended game mechanics cheats? I'm not saying it is cheats. I'm just saying, like, something about that, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't... Like I said, just in my gut, it feels like not the right answer. I don't know why. Because, like, on an intellectual level, I agree with you. But on just, like, on a gut level, I'm like, that feels kind of cheap. Haha, that slime fell. Throw one single torch into the ravine. Why? We just threw a slime into the ravine. Slimes are better than torches. That's why there's a song called Slimes Are Better Than Torches. When you get to choose what to throw into a ravine, the slime will break into more parts than you've ever seen. The torch will remain one single torch. How unsatisfying. That's why when given the choice, always throw a slime into the ravine. Delg says a classic. Welcome, Delg. Glad to see you, buddy. Bye, slimes. Y'all have fun. Let's go ahead and put our extra stuff in these boxes here. Whoa. Boop. There we go. Landed it. Wop, 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 wop. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about our progress there. We need to get more TNT, obviously. We're starting to encroach into the area where water is going to be a problem, but we're not there yet. So I think what I want to do is I want to come out this far here and verify that there's no water hiding in this gravel anywhere. Because if there's no water hiding in this gravel, which good, there doesn't seem to be, then that frees us up to start going that way. Who else is online? Talking Vintage Beef. Beef doesn't always have a bed nearby, so let's go ahead and lay our heads down and dream. Have I played any more Zelda off stream? No, I have not had the time. So I'm still exactly where I was in Zelda. I had a lot of fun playing it on stream, but it's the end of the school year, and so there's just a lot going on. Like every thing at the school that my kid is involved with has like end of year stuff happening. Other things are happening around the city for the end of the school year. Like it's just a very busy time. Also, my daughter's about to go off to her mom's for the summer in a few weeks, and so like anything I can take her to or do with her, I'm trying to do before she goes. So yeah, not a lot of time for Zelda. That doesn't mean no time for gaming. But like just not time for Zelda. Because I'm not really playing that with her. But like I took her to this Clydesdale ranch that also has the folks we know also have a pinball arcade there. It's not open to the public, but they had like a pinball tournament. Which technically the tournament was public, but like the arcade normally would be. It's just like private property or whatever at their farm. It turns out if you have enough room for Clydesdales, you have enough room to build your own arcade. And so, boy, we got a lot of gaming in last weekend. But, yeah, just not Zelda. I mostly got Zelda because I know when my daughter goes away, I'll have a lot of extra time, and I get kind of lonely. And so it'll be good to have something prepared to play. I would have waited to buy it until she left entirely if we didn't want to do that Zelda launch day stream. So it was kind of like, I'll play for 6 hours on launch day for the stream, and then I'll mostly save it for when she's gone. Favorite arcade game? I'm not really good at having favorites. But usually if I'm at an arcade, I like to play pinball or skee-ball or things that are no screens, because I spend all day looking at screens, and so it feels less like work. I'm resting my eyes more if I'm playing skee-ball or shuffleboard or pinball or air hockey. I love air hockey. Love, love, love air hockey. Let's go ahead and swap out our pickaxe here at this point. Yep, there's a face cam in the corner. We are 20 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I mean, like, we've gone through, though, at, like, conventions and stuff where games were on free play. We played all the way through the Simpsons game, all the way through Turtles in Time, my daughter and I, those games eat a lot of quarters, but on free play, the arcade beat 'em ups we have a lot of fun with together. They're good co-op arcade games. Let me just reopen that PayPal app to make sure we're not missing tips. We had a problem where 1 in 15 to 1 in 20 tip alerts wasn't going through to the computer, so I just need to double check on my phone every half hour or so to make sure we haven't missed any. And looks like we are okay. Cool. Yeah. Foosball can be a lot of fun too, yeah. But we mostly, this weekend, played a lot of pinball. I can tell I'm getting better, which is very exciting. But I'm not getting better as fast as I would like, which is a little frustrating. I need to practice more. Over the summer, I'm hopefully going to have some more time to practice at the local arcade. Let's see, we got some other things coming in. Tommy says I'm ready to call in. Okay. Let's go ahead and call Tommy in. Tommy, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you all right.
Okay. Stream, can you hear Tommy?
Am I audible at an appropriate volume for the stream?
I think I need to... Yeah, you're a little low, but I've actually got that pretty maxed out there. So...
I can try to move my...
What's your input volume slider set to?
Great question. How would I find the answer?
Go to the little gear in the lower left. You see that?
Yes, I'm
That opens the user settings box.
Voice and video.
Voice and
my
video.
My input volume is all the way up at 100.
Okay. So do you know how to access your microphone settings in Windows?
No, I just have like a headset microphone.
Okay. Well, are you on Windows or Mac? Is the next
Windows.
Question. Okay, so in Windows, there is a microphone input volume setting. So if you go to, you know how you can like click on the like sound icon in the lower right, and then
yes.
Let's see, if you, I don't think you can do this from the volume mixer. I think you need to do this from the open sound settings box. And then you see input, and then choose your input device, and then device properties.
Okay.
And then there's a volume thing.
That one's at 25.
Oh, that's way too low. I'm going to turn you down. You need to bring that up to like 50 at least. So I'm turning you down to...
Okay, now I have it at 50. Okay,
now you have it at 50. I brought you down by half, so I'm going to bring you back up a little bit. So talk again, please.
Okay, I can talk again.
Oh, that's sounding great. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. That's a huge help.
Thank you for telling me about that setting. I did not know it existed.
You clearly needed to, because I had you at 200% individually on Discord, and yeah, and you were still coming in.
I clearly need a lot of things.
Yeah. Good luck with your needs. And good luck to everyone with all of your needs.
I hope everyone has a friend who can tell them where their needs can be found in settings.
Yes, it's in user settings for those of you who don't have friends. Go to user settings, and you can. I'm letting them know because they might not have someone to tell them.
Everyone can be my friend.
Okay,
and that's the solution.
Yeah. Okay, so people are saying you're now slightly louder than me. That's fine. I can easily tweak that on my end. I can't. You were maxed out before, so there was no way to tweak it. But okay. Run me through what you got for the newsletter.
It's a little bare bones right now still.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like there's too much I needed to put in. So I have the intro, I have the Minecraft servers, and I have a quick heading on that to mention that the Deep Slate 9 server will have downtime, and folks can expect that May 30th to the 31st. I also have the event schedule as per usual, which has currently now the server downtime, the Pride Parade, the DS9 petitions in June, the summer solstice parade, and the map art build contest that is ongoing until July 15th.
Okay.
And I have
Do you have the petitions thing I sent you?
let me see. In newsletter work in progress channel, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I do see that. I'll have to make a separate post so I can link that in.
Perfect. Thank you,
And
Tom.
that can just be pasted in. After that, I have Everstorm obituaries. There was none to report on. And then we have the pinball tournament. I did put at the start how we were off with the count of the weeks and that we are actually now on week 20.
Yes.
And I also issued an apology to Mr. Hardluck for getting the count of his win streak incorrectly. With this week, he is now on a 6-week win streak as opposed to last week when I had announced it as 4.
Wow. That's pretty good. Congrats.
It is
Hardlock.
really good. Then next is the streams section. Do we have an upcoming stream schedule?
Oh boy, I gotta say, with it being the end of my kid's school year, I've been looking, like, there's just all this stuff, like a lot of stuff, and I'm also, as a result, behind on editing. So part of me is like, okay, I want to announce a bunch of streams, but I also need to edit, and I'm not sure how, like, given how far behind I am on editing, I'm like, I don't want to announce too many streams. I kind of feel like we basically need to say that, like, I hate not putting out a stream schedule. Boy. Especially because I
You
know
can
there's
give a
there's-
rough estimation.
yeah, there's gonna definitely be. Well, is that definite? That's like, basically I have super low confidence about everything for.
What if we give an estimate like, hey, you can expect probably at least 4 streams this week?
Yeah.
Not
well-
much of a schedule, but
No, and that's the thing too, is we've got Memorial Day weekend coming up too.
right. Oh, that's a question I had. I forgot to write it down. So since next week is a holiday, we'll be skipping next week newsletter.
Yes. So,
Okay.
which is part of the reason too, I was like trying to get the stream schedule worked out for the next 2 weeks.
Right. Ooh, that's a
but
hard
like
one.
the problem is I'm not even confident about this afternoon. Like, that's what's hanging,
Right.
because I'm like, I should really be editing this afternoon, but I also want to really play some video games with my friends and do some TCG and stuff. So it's like, I don't know until I see how far I get with the editing. I don't know if I can justify the streams, but if I put it on the schedule, then I have to do it, but then that pushes
Right.
the episode back. So basically,
Do you want me, if you can get the stream scheduled to me at a later date, I can always go back in and like put it in.
I think in the long term, what we need is a separate page on the website
Yeah.
with stream schedule that's just like continuously updated. But in the very least, on the stream schedule, so this week I know I've got to take my kids somewhere Friday night, so we're definitely gonna have Friday night off, and we're definitely taking Monday off for Memorial Day. I'm taking let's see, I've got stuff Thursday night and Friday morning of next week, so those are definitely off. But like, basically, I think we just basically acknowledge the chaos. We say this is a high uncertainty time of year due to end of school year events and opportunities for me to spend time with my kid before she leaves. So we are not going to be publishing a stream schedule because honestly, I don't know. Like, there's random stuff where I'm like, well, this is supposed to be done by 8 o'clock, but what if it runs long? Like, do I really want to be like, sorry, you can't hang out with your friends extra long? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So I don't know. I just
So should I instead in its place put how we are considering a separate tab or what have you for stream schedules?
I mean, that would be convenient for us to have, but like, I also don't, because like this is one of the most uncertain times of the year. I don't even want to do that right now. So I think maybe
That's fair.
we wait to mention that because we're not doing it this week. People would be like, "Great, where can I find that?" And I'll be like, "You can't because this is the wrong week for stream schedules."
Okay, so what if then instead I'll say, due to the uncertainty of summer scheduling, unless otherwise available, we will not be posting a stream schedule.
Just say our next basically just say there's no stream
Too many
scheduled this
factors.
newsletter. Yeah, there's too many factors. Joe has low confidence in his ability to know where he's going to be at any given time for the next 2 weeks, so he will not be publishing a stream schedule. Stream schedules will become available again with the June 5th newsletter. I should have some more confidence. Yeah, by June 5th, most of this end of school year chaos will be sorted. It's the most uncertain time of the year.
I'm going to tell you this ahead of time, just because it'll probably benefit us. I'll remind you again sooner to the date. June 19th, of course, we will be taking off from the newsletter. So the June 12th newsletter, we should get a 2-week schedule.
Yeah,
if possible.
Mahi Zero says, put down the streams you're definitely canceling. Okay, so yeah, that's actually a good point. You could say streams that are definitely canceled are Friday the 26th evening stream is definitely canceled. All streams on Memorial Day, Monday the 29th. The nighttime stream on June 1st. And the morning stream on Friday, June 2nd.
Okay, just to make sure I got that all. Friday night of the 26th, stream canceled. All streams on Memorial Day the 29th. The night stream for June 1st, and the morning stream for Friday, June 2nd.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Okay, the next section after the stream schedule, well, actually, still part of the stream heading, notable streams. I didn't see a Crafts with Cleo stream. Did that not happen last week?
Great question. I think it did. Did it maybe not get added to the playlist?
I didn't see it in the playlist. The last one I see is from May 10th. And this date would have been May 17th.
May 17th. It definitely happened. It's an unlisted stream. It's on the wrong playlist.
Aha.
It should have been. It was somehow got in my HermitCraft 9 stream playlist. We're having trouble saving your videos. Okay, changes saved. Let me post you that link, Tommy. I'm just going to put this in the live event chat because I'm already in that channel.
Fair enough.
And we are chatting about this live. The petition stream from last night, I'll post here, which also has my most clutch TCG win ever.
Ooh.
I was 10 health away from dying when Jevin ran out of cards.
A really intense TCG game, part of that VOD.
Yeah. He would have got me, except he tried to use TNT on me when I had chainmail, which negates the TNT.
Ah. A rookie mistake.
Yeah, that chainmail is a really good card.
Does that mean it'll be banned from upcoming?
I don't think it's quite that good. It's not bannable, but situationally, it can be very, very helpful. Actually, let's swap out that pickaxe too. Okay, new fortune pickaxe, and then we got our silk touch pickaxe. Great. Okay, so I talked to Rick from Tennessee Game Days and actually in person about the schedule. He said, yeah, they're not likely to change the dates, but they haven't signed the contract yet, so they don't want to lock them down.
Right.
So we want to keep that as a penciled in save the date type thing, not a commitment.
Right.
Um,
So should I put it on the upcoming convention schedule or not quite yet?
I would put tentative dates for TGD spring and fall. But make them clearly labeled as tentative. Hotel has not been, the hotel contract has not been signed yet. And this isn't like, oh, I'm so important, I scheduled a meeting with the guy running this convention and whatever. But no, my sister and I were walking past his game shop, and I was like, oh, let's go in and check out if they got anything cool. And I wasn't expecting him to be there himself that day, but he was training somebody. So
Do you have the date?
I think I posted them. Boy. Real quick, we got a tip rolling in from Brian for 20 who writes expansion tribute. Do. So here we go. It's time to expand Joe. Do. Thank you very much, Brian. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so in terms of finding that date, I've got my email open here. That's how I saw that tip roll in. So TGD should be their latest email. So tentative TGD dates I'm posting in the live event chat for you here.
Thank you.
September 14th through 17th are the tentative fall dates, and spring is February 29th through March 3rd tentatively.
So I'll mention just the fall one then, just because.
I would put them both on there.
Really?
They're both equally tentative. They're probably, because they're gonna probably sign. So with the hotel, they're probably gonna sign the contracts for both dates at once.
Oh, okay.
Because it's from a negotiation standpoint, it's better to say hey, we're gonna be booking the place, twice, so you should hook us up with more stuff, or
okay.
cut us a better rate. So
Makes sense.
they'll know this. They wouldn't be announcing that spring date if they weren't negotiating it as part of the package with the fall date.
Okay.
So I consider those equally tentative, and in fact, I think it helps people understand how tentative the fall date is if they see that. If that makes any sense.
Okay, I think that's everything I've had so far then, because after that is the farewell, and I don't really need help on how to say goodbye.
Farewell, goodbye, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye twice. Okay. No, I trust you on
So
that, Tommy.
long farewell.
Yeah, that's probably it. See, this is why I'm paying you, because you know how to say goodbye better than I do. You gotta delegate stuff if you're running a business, people. You gotta delegate.
I went into that interview and I said goodbye so well.
I was the best at saying goodbye at that interview. Robert Big says, Joe's just having a live business meeting. Yeah, this is Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy
Hi.
is my community liaison. So Tommy helps coordinate stuff with the Discord and the broader community stuff. The newsletter technically is for everybody, not just Patreon patrons. Although a lot of the news is about stuff happening on the Patreon server, so we don't push it too hard on the streams, other than right now where you're literally watching Tommy write it. We're getting feedback. Robert Big writes in the YouTube chat, pleasure to meet you, Tommy.
You as well, thank you.
But yeah, a lot of my streams are kind of behind the scenes. If you're looking at, trying to run your own streaming thing long term, it might be helpful to see how people interact with their staff and whatnot. And if you don't care about that side of the business, you might just be interested in randomly what the priorities are for my channel and the choices I'm making. I don't mind letting people see where their money goes.
Speaking as a fan, I actually do love getting to see the behind the scenes type stuff, because it's stuff that not many people talk about, so it's interesting and helpful to see what things are actually like, and
Mm-hmm.
also sometimes it's just interesting.
Oh yeah.
Like, wow, I didn't know that went into booking hotels for conventions.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, we could talk about that for a long time. That's one of those like things that I'm very interested in is event organizing. Even though right now we're not running any events ourselves, that's been on my to-do list. Like if the pandemic hadn't happened, we probably would have had like quote unquote JoeCon already. Um,
With
but
Joe Merch and everything.
but it is actually a lot easier for me to just say, "Hey guys, I'm going to be at Tennessee Game Days. Come hang out with me and play TCG there." Unfortunately, I'm not very optimistic that people will have received their TCG cards by that fall date. I feel
Aw.
like um just like based on the timeline of like some of the art still needs to go in and stuff like that. Like uh I feel like if I want to be 100% sure that I'm gonna be able to play TCG with people with their own decks. Like I might be able to have my deck and like an extra demo deck sent to me early, right?
Right.
But like for shipping all of the orders out and stuff, like I don't know if they're gonna be in people's hands by September 14th, or especially if they're flying to Tennessee and leaving September 9th or something, or driving across the country, like
Right.
so that's kind of awkward timing there. But like I'm hoping to do PAX Unplugged. I should talk to Rex about possibly splitting. Is Rex here? Rex says I'm instantly distrustful from all the Among Us. Um,
Toxic just got me some more information to put in the newsletter. So, Toxic, if you're listening, thank you for adding me so I could see that in time.
but yeah, so for PAX Unplugged, since I'm not gonna be able to bring my daughter or my fiance, like I'm one of those people where, if I'm bringing my kids somewhere, I gotta get us our own room because kids need to get sleep or they're miserable.
No way.
I know,
That's,
right? But like
I
I
think that
also
applies to adults too.
yeah, but like kids are like not necessarily as good at self-regulating, like noticing
They're
like
worse at coping.
they don't they refuse to accept that they're tired. They're like, I can't be tired. I'm a child. What's wrong with you? You know?
So many things.
Yeah. No, like I can tell my kid is tired because she'll start yelling, "I'm not tired. You're being extra obnoxious right now." And I'm like, I'm as obnoxious as I always am. I'm very good at modulating my obnoxiousness level. I know where I'm at, and I can tell where you're at. You're tired. No, you're just being annoying. It's like I'm always being annoying, and I'm being precisely as annoying as I always am. You didn't sleep. um, but yeah, I was gonna say, whereas like when I'm not traveling with my kid, I'm fine like sleeping on somebody's floor in their hotel room. So I need to talk to somebody I know is going. Rex, I know mentioned going, but yeah. Yeah, Rex says DM me, we can work out details. Yeah, and Rex, if that's not convenient for you, or if you were looking forward to having the place to yourself, I don't want
Floor
to
to
pressure you.
himself.
What?
To have the floor to himself.
Well, no, but like I mean sometimes like if you have like roommates or housemates or whatever, you're like, "Oh, I'm going to go to this convention. I'm going to have a whole room to myself for once." Right? Like um so but yeah, I want to wherever possible keep costs low for travel. But like yeah, for the Minecon Anaheim, so I've got a backpacking air mattress that like folds up smaller than a coffee can, like an inflatable
Wow.
air mattress. Yeah, I put that in my carry-on bag with a sheet and a few changes of clothes. I didn't uh pack anything otherwise. Yeah, I just used my changes of clothes as a pillow, slept on the floor. But it's a lot cheaper to split a hotel room than to get your own. Um, Delg says if it doesn't work with Rex, finding a roommate I can trust would go a long way toward getting me to go. That's the other thing, is I don't want to stay in a room with people I don't know either. Like, I just feel more comfortable, especially if I'm, like, traveling with equipment or whatever. Yeah. Riveting tales of floor sleeping.
Side question, how's your back?
My back's fine. Okay. So, yeah.
I think that's all my questions for now. If I come up with any others, I will just frantically say, wait, one more question.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm actually probably gonna wrap up the stream pretty soon. Because
Wow.
I usually wrap up between 10:30 and 11, and it's we're coming up on 10:30 to 11. Is deep slate coal valuable? I found a bunch of it.
If it's silk touched, probably.
Yeah, I silk
Depends on who
touched it.
wants it.
Just accidentally because I happen to have the silk touch pick out. I totally would have just mined it otherwise. Is that rare deep slate coal ore? Yeah, it is. The coaloric content is very high. That's why it burns so hot and bright.
Well, I hope you enjoy wrapping up your stream.
Already. Thank you, Tommy.
See you later.
Catch you later. Thanks again. Okay. We probably want to hit the water here. We didn't hit the water. Perfect landing. Half heart remains. Okay, we're gonna disconnect from that call with Tommy. Second most rare block in the game. Nice. Deep slate emerald ore is also rare, people are saying. Oh no, I'm stuck in here. Luckily we got rockets. Okay. Whoops. Let's go ahead and go place some more chests. I might be able to sell the coal ore to one of the museums. Oh, that's true. That's true. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Okay, so let's put the deep slate coal ore in our wallet. Take out the gold. That's not really that valuable from a practical standpoint. Wait, how many TCG tokens do we have? I thought we were out. Oh, okay, so we actually have 16 TCG tokens. So I can, I'm saving those to unbox some cards on an episode, which we're not recording right now. Whoops. Bum 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 bum. Putting all of these away. Da 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 da. Do 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 da 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 da. Gravel can go in here. Alrighty. I think we're gonna go ahead and do last call for tips. If you enjoyed the show, we are 20 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. All right. Okay, wait, so that's more of that. Renewal receipt just came in for joehills.net. Yay! It's that time of year. All of the annual charges from when I first started the business are coming in, because this is around when I started the business, which is also a reason that tips are welcome via paypal.me/joehills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, let's lay our head down and dream here. We're going to keep playing for a few minutes to give those tips a minute to roll in. Dun dun dun. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Okay, this is definitely. I'm really happy with how this coming along. We need to grab. Did I leave torches up in these boxes here though? Wood, torches. There we go. Not arrows, torches. More torches. So we're going to take a lot of the torches and put them back in this bag here. With those empty ones, we're going to grab the potions. We're going to put the diamonds down there so we have a running count of how many we had. How many diamonds did I have over here? 5. So we don't have enough to buy a full stack of TNT yet. Okay. BKJ says, what business did you start? When I went full-time on YouTube. Like, when I went full-time on YouTube, I was around a time of year that I bought a bunch of stuff. Like, on annual contracts. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need this, that sort of thing. I actually had the joehills.net domain longer than that. It's just coincidental that that happens to renew at the same time as well. But... isn't this the server? This is HermitCraft. I also have my own servers. Okay. So, short version, we want to get some actual diamonds before we go. So let's mine 2 to the left of there. And let's also mark out where the next one's going to be here. Part of me is like, let's just skip that first tunnel there, because that's going to have more overlap with what we've already done. So we'll have slightly diminished returns versus starting a completely new tunnel. 5 over. Da, 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 da. Domain name renewal day, I know, right? Hey, there we go. There's some diamonds up there in the sky. Are we on the Silk Touch pick or the Fortune? Let's switch to the Fortune so we can find out how many diamonds we're getting here. 16, nice. Any other hidden diamonds in that cluster? Hidden diamonds in that cluster. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Lots of gravel. Let's grab the gravel as well here. We got our graveler Silk Touch shovel here. Yo, Joe, I have building a new CGG deck. Oh? You're maybe down to play a match or so later. Yeah, you know, when... yeah. It works for you. Yeah. Let's just... because, like, part of me... I know I said last call for tips, but part of me is, like... I don't actually have the food to make lunch, so I'd have to go to the grocery store first or make something way more complicated than a sandwich. It's like I either need to make something more complicated or go shopping. But playing a card game, 30 minutes or so. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not time for me to get lunch first. Yeah, maybe let's just extend the stream a little bit. Well, maybe it'd be better to record it. Yeah. Any restrictions on deck? I can do that. Any restrictions on deck contents? Full free mode. Oh, boy. Okay, here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. Nope Queen says self-care is eating well. Well, I'm trying to build the strongest deck I can. I'll use that to tweak mine accordingly. Okay. So remember how I said we weren't going to record opening cards this episode or this stream? Total change of plans. Total change of plans. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to put on some music and refill my drink and grab a snack. See you in 30. I'm going to take a break to grab a snack and get a fresh drink. First off, though, we got a tip rolling in from Sean for 60. Boom, boom, boom. That's 3 face camera expansions all in a row. Here we go. Expand Joe. Do-do-do-do. Numero dos. Expand Joe. Do-do-do-dee. And then for that next face camera expansion, y'all have seen that money go straight to my head. Oh, boy. With each expansion so far. But now, like Jacob Morley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the joust. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. So, yeah, honestly, but I'm excited for this opportunity to mix it up. Whoops. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the hydration break sign on. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, let's grab our TCG tokens. No, that's not ours. Those are the ones for handing out as a GM. We're gonna grab our TCG tokens. We're gonna grab 15 of those to go to the TCG shop with. Welcome, Tooncar. We're gonna put the hydration break sign up, and we're gonna see who we need to thank from our hydration break thanks list. So this is what I mean about, like, it's hard to know when to schedule streams because, like, everything's kind of wild. But okay, so but this is actually really good because I needed footage of me playing a match and opening cards for an upcoming video, and I wasn't sure when I was going to get that. And we don't do a lot of collabs with Doc, so this is very exciting. I didn't want to just have like another Cleo match because we do a lot of stuff with Cleo. I love Cleo, but, like, you know, I want to make sure I'm mixing it up. You know, Sean actually requested my Destinies in Tennessee. Why don't we go ahead and play that? That's a 4-minute, 45-second song. I will be right back.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee. My pocket decks in hand. You run your laps, chasing picketons in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those Squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polar Bears from Mississippi's. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down the Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Welcome back. I am still, I made myself a quick charcuterie board with what I did have, and I think I could actually use another song. So we're going to extend this hydration break, then we're going to record opening some cards and playing cards with Doc after that. Let's see, we just played My Destinies in Tennessee. NJ requested lines. That's 4 minutes. I should be done eating by then. So I will be back in 4 minutes.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line be. Let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always virtuous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing rain, but fathom murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves. We're the private enemy, becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
Woo! That was Lines. Thank you, NJ and Sean, for those two songs. I've got one piece of cheese left. So, let's see. Did anybody else request any shorter songs? We had a request for Cogs from Tommy, which is 90 seconds. That'll let me finish this last piece of cheese, and then we'll be back at it.
I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer.
I realized I gotta empty my inventory to make room for the TCG stuff. Welcome back from that hydration break, everyone. I hope you are ready. Ah! Not for that. No more songs. We're done with the music. Okay, we're back. Yep, I made myself, I'm like, what do we have in the fridge? We're out of sandwich fixins, but we do have a bunch of random bars of cheese. So I just made myself a quick charcuterie board, grabbed a little bit of non-sandwich meat to eat. But yeah. So, meal accomplished. Albeit a small one, since I got more to do. But we can take down that hydration break sign. We need to empty our inventory, then record ourselves opening some cards and preparing a deck to face off against Doc, which should be good. Why am I doing that? These rockets should be in the hotbar. These rockets belong in a hotbar. We don't have a ton of time until Doc is done with his chores either. So we gotta go fast here. I'm gonna grab fireworks. We're gonna grab all of our TCG boxes. Which I should really color code better, but whatever. Wait, are we missing one of our 5 TCG boxes? No, we got them. Here is our deck. Okay. I'm going to switch into recording mode. Just as a reminder, I won't acknowledge the tips during recording mode. I will get them when we come back out of recording mode. I'll catch up. So the camera is off for right now. Okay. Now that the TCG Season 2 cards have launched, I've actually been putting together a pretty powerful tournament-friendly deck. But Doc just challenged us to a strongest deck possible match. Now, we're still going to have the 3-card limitation there. But we can have, like, ultra rares like crazy and stuff. The thing is, I don't actually have many ultra rares. So uh-oh. That didn't give me a thing. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like Beef's alter ego packs are sold out. That's bad news. I was just going to buy some of those. I guess we'll take those 5 tokens we already spent and buy a booster pack and a hermit pack. I need to also message Beef real quick. I don't think I actually needed any hermits. I was just trying to find something that added up to 5. Okay, none of these look ultra rare-ish to me. So, that's not going to immediately change how I play. I think an effect pack would be a good choice. Let's throw 4 of these in there and get one of those. Okay, chests are always good. Emeralds are good. Chainmail armor, that's super handy. It blocks effect cards. Thorns 3. Opponent takes 30 damage after their attack. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, I want that. Lightning Rod. Attached to any of your active or AFK hermits. All damage done to you or on your opponent's next turn is taken by the hermit this card is attached to. Discard after damage taken. Okay, that's pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and I think we are going to put away a bunch of these cards we just got here. Get our other deck ready card out. Put the wolf in there. Invisibility, splash potion of healing. I wonder what the difference is between these two. Just, oh, the text is different. Okay, so let's pull out these cards. Most of these cards are actually good enough to go in our workshop box if they don't go in our deck ready card box, like Curse of Vanishing, Emerald, Chorus Fruit, Chainmail Armor. We'll just put all those in there. That Iskal can go in here if we have room. We don't. Trade ready, item, and effects. We'll throw those in there. Let's throw the Iskal in there too. Okay. I think I want to throw another 4 of these in. Whoops. 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't hit start recording. You know what? The alter ego packs are sold out anyway. It's fine. How did I not hit start recording? I'm going to turn the camera back on. Okay. That's what I get for trying to do something right after I eat. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bad omen. All your opponent's coin flips are tails for their next 3 turns. That is very good against Doc. Sweeping Edge. Must discard any effect cards attached to their active hermit and adjacent hermits. Diamond armor is rare as well. Okay. So we've got the stuff here to make a pretty compelling deck against Doc. Okay. So we've also got a bunch of empty packs. I think that what we're going to do is we're going to go back to my area and workshop this. Gross Jr. says, Joe, watched you deck out against Jev last night. Did you play any after that? Great game, by the way. No, that was my last game of the night because it was a school night, so I had to go. I can rip it from the VOD. The camera was off. Well, the problem is that the room was also broken, and that kind of, I was already like, I don't want to show off Beef's thing being broken in a video. Just so you know, alter ego cards are sold out at the moment. So, yeah, there were actually multiple factors in that being, like, if the first time I'm pressing that button on camera it doesn't work, that kind of deflates the moment a little bit. Bad Omen would probably be good against Doc's rares that he's going to have. So, here, let's, we're going to put in all of the cards that we can use against Doc here. Okay, so that's 42 cards. We can do a 1-to-1 swap of the diamond armor for that. Now, I think I might actually have slightly more hermits than I need here, but I'm not sure. But let's see. Thorns and Sweeping Edge. Curse of Vanishing. Okay. But this Sweeping Edge Ultra Rare is pretty nice. I think we'll take out the 2 pistons, because we have so many item cards. 16 item cards feels like plenty. So that gives us room for the Bad Omen. And did I leave stuff in the thing? No, I wouldn't have. What have I got here? Fishing rod, leads, loyalty, looting, mending. Boy. Curse of Vanishing. Thorns 3. Thorns 3 just looks fun. Okay. So we've got Sweeping Edge. So is this 42? That's 43. Okay. I think we take out the misprint Beetlejuice. And this is then a pretty compelling deck. We've got Thorns 3, Sweeping Edge, Curse of Vanishing. Was there anything else wild that we really might want here? Netherite sword is an upgrade for the TNT, basically. That's a 1-to-1 swap. Okay. Cool. On my way. Cool. Finalizing my deck now. Be there in a few minutes. Okay. So we're gonna put these here for right now. There's no way it's been 30 minutes. Armor stand isn't as good of I think we need to bring extra totems if we do that. Sure. We do need pork chops, though. Okay. So... That's 42 cards. Okay. We'll put everything that's not a totem or something we need imminently in there. No, we can only have 3 double speedrunners. Oops. Turkey says it has been 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'm precisely on time. Okay, we should have 6 of these boxes. Great, we do. Putting those in our ender chest here. Let's pull that out and put it down here just to make room. And here we go. So we're going to switch over. We're going to actually start the recording. HermitCraft Season 9, Episode 60-something. Take 1. I've been trying to tell Beef the armor stand should allow armor on it. That's the biggest failure of that card. The whole point of the armor stand is to hold armor. Also, since we're recording, I'm going to close the window. Because I hear weed whackers and lawn crews. Okay. Do a check to make sure we haven't missed any PayPal tips. Okay. Two-factor auth. Okay, well, we've already thanked folks for that, so we're good. Okay. We're about to play at the Goat Arena. Woo! I'm going to go ahead and set my spawn here. I hear this place can be a little dangerous. Howdy, Doc. Joe Hill's here, hanging out at the Goat Arena, ready to go at TCG. So, let's eat a nice, delicious pork chop here, and, howdy, Doc.
Hello.
Hello. Do you mind if I record this? I'm also
No.
streaming. Is that a problem?
Yeah, no. All good. Want to try out the new deck, see how it goes and flows. No idea. Mixed in some new cards. Don't know. No idea what the meta is at the moment.
Yeah, it's all over the place. I'm excited though.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to play an unrestricted game yet with the new cards, so I've got a lot of
Is everybody running the tournament decks at the moment, or what's the deal?
people want to play that way, but I've been telling them I feel like limiting yourself to 12 rares and 3 ultra rares doesn't take advantage of the new cards because so many of the new cards are
Yeah.
rare. I was basically playing with 14 rares and only 1 ultra rare because I wanted to mess with the new stuff. And there's not as
Yeah.
many new ultra rares, anyway.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going in, man. Full power. You want to see what the cards can do, right?
Exactly. So I've powered up my deck a little bit. It's probably not going to be. I don't have as many like ultra rares in general as most of the players. I don't have any clocks
Yeah.
or anything, but
I have a pretty straightforward deck. I just want to see if one, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna run command blocks.
oh, I haven't even played
and
against somebody with those. I'm excited to see.
yeah,
What does that
using
do?
those to kind of, you can mix and match, right? It does away with the need to have fitting item cards. So
Oh, that's cool.
could be interesting. You wanna up the antes and play with anvil mode on?
Sure. Is there anything special I need to do with Anvil mode on?
Yes, set your spawn. And
Okay.
maybe if you have a ton of items in your inventory, maybe
Put them
you
in the
put
shulker
them
box there.
in the shulker box here,
Gotcha.
just to be sure. I mean, the anvil mode just means like every, I don't know, 2 minutes or so, random anvil hits one of the areas here, and we don't know where. It's totally random.
Interesting.
So
Sure.
I'm gonna take off my gear, so it's actually a kill shot. If I get hit, no risk, no fun.
Fair enough.
It puts a little bit of stress onto you, while you play. It's a different experience. You'll see. Okay.
Okay.
I think we're good to go.
I've got my cards
Then
loaded up. I'm ready.
Okay. Start game with random player. And I'm also gonna activate anvil mode. Okay then. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I have to reveal first. Let's check.
I have a
do
valid hand.
have a valid deck. Yeah. Okay, I have to reveal first, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we need to consider positioning now as well and things. It's
That's
crazy.
one of the really cool things about the new setup is
Yeah.
how important positioning is.
Oh, okay, then I guess for this guy, okay, gonna start with Rare Dog. As the World Eater can double in damage.
Yeah, that's a really good card.
280. Where was the health here? Oh man.
Okay. I am going to have an active jingler as
Oh.
well as an AFK Cub fan.
All right.
So let's see, that's 280 and 260.
What does the jingler deception do?
I flip a coin, and
Mm-hmm.
if it's heads, you have to throw away one of your cards.
Which cards? Like
Like in your hand.
Hand.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
attach a speed runner.
Oh wait, yeah. Here on this board, everybody gets confused. We need to move over one.
Oh.
Like the last row is for the effects.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
nice.
understand.
Yeah, it breaks. Muscle memory broken. I'm sorry.
No worries. Get that fixed there. So Jingler was on the top, and then
Yeah.
this cub was AFK, and then I'm going to attach a single speedrunner item there, and then I
Okay.
will draw a card and end my turn. That's the diamond button, right?
All right. So you're primed and ready to go, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's all kinds of options, man. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna definitely come out with another guy. Llama Dad.
Ooh, that's one I haven't played against. What does his Matilda do?
There's a coin toss, and you can add 40 damage, if I'm not mistaken. So if
Gotcha.
successful, 120 damage. Okay. And now we can actually try. I'm gonna attach a command block to dog. That means he can now take all the items. He doesn't need whatever it is, piston.
Oh, very cool.
And double item to him. And wait, is this? Yeah. And then I'll actually play clock. All right. So yeah, 2 attacks. Okay, and yeah, coin toss for World Eater. If successful, it can do 120. Do we have any synergies, by the way?
Is it
URA?
120 for World Eater with the coin toss?
Yeah, I think it adds 40 if successful, and if fails, it does only 40. Yeah, if heads attack doubles actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure
okay.
it's 160 if you get
Okay,
the heads.
okay. Yeah, and if it fails, it's only 40. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, is there any synergies? I am prankster. You do no, I'm not prankster.
No, you're not
I'm
prankster, you're-
It's complicated.
Yeah. So no synergy here.
No, okay. um,
So go ahead and flip, I
I'm
guess.
a little bit concerned as there are no anvils arriving, by the way.
Should there be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scar pressed my button once yesterday, and I think since that I'm jinxed, man.
Uh-oh.
Something broke.
Gotcha.
Ah, that's annoying. Wait, let me quickly go check, okay? I'll be right back. 1 second.
I mean, it's your turn for 2 turns in a row. Maybe do
Yeah.
your 2 turns first and then go check on it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so as a rolling, if the attack is successful,
Ah,
and it is.
so that is going to bring me
160
down to
damage.
120. Also, hey Ollie, glad you could join us on the
I'll
Twitch
pass
chat.
to you,
I'm getting destroyed here.
and then you have to pass right back.
Okay, I draw a card and end my turn. Yeah, Doc is destroying me here.
Yeah, just try to attack again, right, with World Eater.
I mean, I guess it's your turn.
Yeah.
Ah,
Not successful.
Only
so
40 that
Only
time.
40 brings it down to 80, and I
Yep.
pass over to you.
all right. So first thing I'm gonna do here is I am going to attach a single speedrunner item card to that cub, and then I am going to use Bad Omen. So Bad Omen means that all your coin flips for the next 3 turns of yours will be tails.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's cool.
So that's going in the discard pile here.
Yeah.
And then I
For
am
the next 3 turns, right? Yeah.
next 3 turns of yours, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I'm going to
Yeah.
attack with Jingled for 50,
Okay,
and then I draw a card and end my turn.
that's really a strong counter. Nice. To the whole do insane damage if you draw right situation. That's cool. I love that. It's a good card.
Yeah, Jevin World Eaters me a lot, and so I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm using that. I didn't know you were going to have
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah, just this new build. I added it newly. Okay, another command block. So Llama Dad is also Prankster compatible now. And yeah, I'll just attack for 40 then. Just do shadow attack.
Okay.
As
So
the
it's gonna
coin
take
toss
me
will
down to
not be
40.
Successful anyways. Yeah. But technically, I'm attacking with World Eater, but it only does 40 damage. I guess same outcome.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to attach this double speedrunner item here, as well as a Thorns
Okay.
3 book. So every time you attack
Ooh,
this cub fan,
30 damage.
you'll take
Yeah.
30 damage. And then I'm going to swap him to active and draw a card and end my turn.
All right. So turn 2 with no coin flips doing anything.
Oh, also, if your Lamadad's AFK, you might want to rotate him.
Oh yeah, he is. Sorry. yeah,
Wait, actually, I think you actually took the health from the wrong hermit too, since
Oh dang it! Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
I did
what was
50.
It? Just a jingle.
Yeah.
So 290. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So yeah, Llama Dad should be at 290 and Doc should be at 230.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Switched it. Ah, I know why it didn't work. Of course, the remote redstone only works if there's daytime.
Why is that?
It's based on daylight sensors. Let's quickly sleep. Then we can switch it on. I was
Gotcha.
just like, why wouldn't it? Okay. Now it should hopefully work. All right. I can't do that much. Yeah, we'll just attack for another 40 and take 30 damage myself then. That's not
I
really
approve of this
efficient.
plan.
Yeah,
So from
it's
260.
200
Whoops.
for me then here. That's, yeah, the thorns I also was contemplating if I should put that in. But yeah, that would block the command block idea. But yeah, that is a really strong counter card now to the coin toss situations. Nice, nice. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring out a, whoops, wrong row muscle memory, common Beetlejuice here, and attach a speedrunner item to him. He's AFK. And then I'm going to attack with Let's Go for 100 damage against Doc.
Okay. And what does the Let's Go effect do again?
It acts as an optional chorus fruit. If I like, after attacking, I can withdraw Cub Fan, but I'm not forced to.
Cool. Yeah, that's also a good card.
So then I'm
Okay,
going to
that
draw a card.
brings Doc to 100 health. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, just wrote it in the wrong slot. No. Yeah, I can play another Hermit. Stress.
Should probably keep my cards in here for a
300,
change.
Yeah.
Since, oh yeah, he should have 290.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. I still have one round of not being able to draw, right? Yeah, that's the last round.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, then I think I switch to Llama Dad.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to attach a second speedrunner item to the AFK Beetlejuice, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to attack Llama Dad for 100 with Let's Go, as well as use this bow to attack Doc M for an additional 40.
Ooh. Okay, so let's do the dog first. It goes to 60. Boom, and then 100 to Llama Dad, so 190.
Yep, I discard the bow and draw a card to end my turn.
All right. Yeah, I'll play another clock here. And yeah, we'll try to roll for Matilda, which was, let me just double check to be sure with the new cards. Flip a coin, if heads, additional 40. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll just attack for that. Let's see. Nothing, so it does 80 damage.
And you take 30 as well
and
from
I
the
take
thorns.
30, yeah. So
So-
I go to 160.
80 from 220 is 140.
Okay. Yeah. So we attacked. Oh, did you pass back already?
No, you didn't pass it to me yet.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No worries. So now I'm going to pass back. Thank you.
Okay. I am gonna use the new spyglass ability actually,
Okay.
which lets me see your. Wait, let me. Look at opponent's hand. Yeah, flip a coin. If heads, opponent chooses one of his cards to discard.
Okay.
Okay, taking a look. All right, not so terrible. Okay, I'm gonna flip for that.
Sounds good.
See. Okay, not successful. You can keep your cards, and then yeah,
Yay.
just normal attack again with Matilda, trying to roll for green here to do maximum damage. So let's see. Hey, 120, and I take 30 as well.
Correct. So that
Man,
brings me down
this
to 20 here.
thorns 3 stings.
Yeah, who knew?
It's you know, I mean, just nicely grind away 60 health over 2 turns. I mean, that's not too shabby if you ask me.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to use a lead to move one of these down to dock here. Boop. And then I am going to attack with Let's Go for 100, using the withdraw element of Let's Go to bring out the Beetlejuice with 290.
Nice.
So I will discard the
that's-
lead.
Llama that goes to 30.
And then I draw a card and end my turn.
Okay.
You can't use the bow on the active
First, let's
hermit.
play another hermit.
You can only target AFK
Llama
hermits
dead.
with the bow.
And yeah, I'll switch into stress and end my turn. Oh wait.
Okay. So I am going to attach a third speedrunner item to the Beetlejuice, unlocking his Chroma attack, which has no special ability but does
But
punch
it's a
pretty hard.
hundo.
It does 100
Yep.
damage. So I'm gonna
Yep.
attack with the bow to kill Lamadad, and then do 100 damage as well against stress with Chroma.
Okay. First Llama dead. Poor guy.
He just wanted to be a father to llamas. How do I give myself?
Just point here, this one.
Will that award the card too?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
great. And then I
you
draw a card.
did
And end my turn.
100 damage to stress, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We can put the health on the llama dead to 90. So confused why the anvil's not working. Okay. I'm
can
gonna
turn up
play
the-
chest to retrieve an item.
Sounds good.
Back. And yeah, what is just single use? Yeah. And then yeah, we just skip back.
Alrighty. I am going to put another Beetlejuice on the board AFK here with 290 health. I am going to attach a single speedrunner item to that Beetlejuice, and then with the active Beetlejuice, I will attack with Chroma and an ultra rare netherite sword, which adds
160.
Yep, 160, bringing stress down to 40.
Yeah.
Then I draw a card and end my turn.
All right. I'm gonna attach that here to this llama dead.
we've got 2 target cards and as
Yeah.
well as a bow.
Then I have to play
So-
efficiency on the stress. And taking both of us out.
Okay, so that's YOLO is the suicide attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that kills the active Beetlejuice. So I'm discarding that Beetlejuice and 3 speedrunner cards.
Yeah. My stress goes down, so I get a point. And you get 1 point as well.
Okay.
And yeah, this llama dead becomes active. Who are you gonna make active?
I'm making Cub Fan active.
Okay.
So I'm going to attach an additional speedrunner item here to this Beetlejuice, and what? And then I am going to attack with Let's Go for 100 damage to Llama Dad, and then withdraw and bring out the
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
that's so good.
Yeah, it's super helpful.
190. It's a hundo damage, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Really good, yeah.
What's the revised stress
Okay,
rule? I've never heard of a revised stress rule.
Oh, yeah, I think you have to pass.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, that's the game there. Wait, did I not get my point for stress dying?
No, you didn't. Yeah, you should get a
Oh,
point.
sorry. I thought you were pressing the
Well,
buttons.
you wouldn't be able to use the card in this turn anyways, so now, yeah, no harm
Okay.
done.
Yeah, no
right?
harm done.
Yeah.
I just was like, oh,
Okay.
that seems lower than it should be.
Just to make sure. Yeah. I'm to play another efficiency book.
Okay.
That unlocks Matilda, so potentially is 120 damage there. And I'm rolling for it. Success.
Ouch.
So, yeah, 120 damage and passing over.
Alrighty, so I think 170 remains then. Alright. So, oh gosh. I am going to use expand on the Llama Dad for 50.
50,
And then I
turns
draw a
into
card and then my turn.
140. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. This definitely can feel the new meta. You already have a bit of experience, I can tell. You're doing some moves.
I'm trying.
That's cool. Yeah. Gonna use chest. Retrieve a card from the pile. And yeah, it's gotta be this one here to make sure. Okay. And so annoying. Yeah, then we attack for 50. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put an AFK Cub Fan on the board here for 260 health. Then I'm going to attach a chainmail armor to the AFK Jingler.
Ooh.
Are you familiar with chainmail armor, Doc?
Yeah.
So-
Effects get denied.
Yeah, so you couldn't use a bow against him, for example.
Yeah.
And then I am going to attack with expand for 50. And then
Okay.
draw a card and end my turn.
It gives him to 90.
Okay, we got this now. If he knocks me out,
Okay.
I can bring out that Cub Fan, use targeted Let's Go, and kill him.
Let's play a few more hermits.
He'd have to do something very clever. He might have pulled the clock back out with the chest.
All unpleasant. In case you have item, this could be GG, so I have to switch. See if I can tank a bit. Okay, I'm switching over to stress and pass.
Alrighty, I am going to use a rare target card
Okay.
to target Doc M and hit him for 50 with expand.
Ooh. Dang.
Then I will draw a card and end my turn.
That's rough. Yeah, the new meta is kicking. No, let's do that. Oh, man. Yeah, there's nothing I can do at the moment. I have to switch back.
Alrighty, I am going to go ahead and use a bow to attack Doc
Ah.
M while I attack stress with expand. And
Yeah, that's it, though.
that
Yeah, that's
ends
the
the
GG.
game. GG, Doc.
Nice.
That was a lot of
Well
fun.
played. Yeah. I feel I didn't have the most lucky draw, but also I feel I need to mix things up a little bit. You had some interesting strategies in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
had
like
me
that.
worried with the multiple clocks. That I've been trying to
Yeah.
build my deck to be clock resistant, but I haven't had it tested at this level before.
Yeah, no, the good combo, you definitely, I think the game deciding move was when you played that I cannot draw for damage, you know? I think that was extremely good. Because
Yeah,
that pretty much disabled my whole, the deck. I wanted to build a deck that puts out lots of damage just to see, but yeah, that crippled it. That was interesting.
yeah, and I didn't
that's
know
good.
you were gonna have that, but I've run into
Yeah.
that with Jevin so many times that I was just, I'll put that in there, you know.
Yeah, no, that was cool. That's a learning experience. So I might have to spice it up a little bit differently. I added at the moment. I just added damage dealers in combo with the command blocks, pretty much, right? But I don't think that is the smartest move. I might have to add some more, disruptive hermits. There are some quite annoying ones in there.
Yeah, I didn't get to make
yeah,
you
I
throw
don't
any
think-
cards, unfortunately, with
Yeah.
the jingler.
Also, I didn't draw Mumbo at all this time around. So yeah, that was. I drew only the cards I don't want to draw. Actually, I want, So yeah, I think I'll try to play the deck again a few times and then tweak it slowly. It'll get there.
Have you seen the Anvil card yet?
Yeah.
That one's one of the ones I'm most excited about in terms of like for the viewers. If you pull off an Anvil kill at the end of a match, that's really really exciting.
Yeah. And it was a good learning experience though, this match. I learned a bunch. Yeah, the new meta is tricky. It's definitely not as predictable anymore. Like you could mess me up real bad with just switching around a little bit, how much I can attack and so on. And then, yeah, I was thinking AFK attacks are still powerful. I opted to not throw bows in there, but right now I'm thinking maybe the better choice would be throw bows in and then a few hot guys,
Mm-hmm.
So you can really
the hot guy,
attack.
I think that doubles the bow damage to 80, which
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah. I think that would be a better combo. I have to tweak it a little bit. We'll see. All right, now I got to check on the cannon. Why is it not firing? That's really annoying me.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that, Doc.
Alright.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Catch you
Thanks,
later.
man. Later.
Later. Woo. Oh, wait, I forgot to give you your tokens. Doc, I forgot to award your tokens. Doc says I'll just give myself one. Okay. Well, then I'll take 3 here. Okay, and I'll report that. Can do. And then I need to report the match. Joe versus Doc Joe wins. Okay. So, y'all, thanks for sticking around for that extra bit. We're going to hit stop recording. And, yeah, that was very cool. I don't know what that new stress rule y'all are talking about. Is that something in the online card game? Or is that something Beef is talking about in his... If he's musing about it in his videos, that doesn't necessarily mean it's an active rule. It just means it's something he's considering. Until he actually tells the game masters that the cards are changing, it's not a new rule, right? So Doc and I are both game masters, and he tells us when he's changed cards, which he has not done. Cha-Cha says, time ticked over, now it's my birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, Sati. Feliz cumpleaños, Sati. Feliz cumpleaños a Cha-Cha. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchas más. Don't forget, y'all, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. He says in the video it's an official rule change. Well, it's weird that he would put that in a video and not bother telling the game masters. Like, but until he, like, officially informs us, we do the rules that he told us. He said he's got a bunch of stuff he's experimenting with, but he hasn't told us, like, here's the new rules. It goes into effect when we swap out the cards. Got it. Okay. That's why he didn't tell us that then. Because the card swap thing isn't going to be done until the end of the week. So, let me check on this here real quick. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Dun 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 na 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 na. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. That's the American way. Okay. Taking it one day at a time. Okay, one thing we haven't done is we got a bunch of diamonds and we haven't bought more rocket fuel yet. So we'll go ahead and while we give folks a chance to tip, if you enjoyed that TCG match, we'll do actual last call for tips. I'm gonna go grab some gunpowder and start planting some of that TNT. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. Let's take the old mine entrance to remind ourselves why we need a new mine entrance. Bum 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 bum. Da da. Dun, 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 bum, bum. TNT, TNT. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my new deck. Like, even though Doc had I used the clock on me a couple times. I still survived with only one hermit lost, which is pretty good. No, I guess... And the one hermit I did lose, he had to, YOLO me. Where did I leave my extra gear? Here it is. Okay. Someone had suggested we might get more out of our TNT distribution if we put moss blocks between the TNT. I'm skeptical about this, but the amount of time it's taking me to get these diamonds to make the TNT has been challenging, to say the least. So, do we actually have moss blocks, I guess is our next question. Would leaves work? Do leaves have... What's the difference between leaves, TNT resistance versus moss blocks? Leaves would work too. Would they be equally good or just like okay? It's more to keep the TNT from falling down when lit. Okay. How do I reckon it would go if we had another tournament with the new decks? I think that if we had another tournament, I need to build a second deck that's strong against the things that... I think I've got my Prankster deck pretty much nailed down, but I think I need an alternative deck. I need to look at what's good against... or not Prankster. I have a good Speedrunner deck. But I need to look at what's good against Speedrunner and make a counter deck to that. Because if people know that I've got a Speedrunner deck, they're going to play the counters to it. And I need to counter those counters. We need to kind of rock, paper, scissors this. I can't keep throwing rock all the time just because it's the hardest to beat. Good old rock. Nothing beats that. Exactly. That's not the attitude we want here. Okay, so now we're down to the level where the, what do you call it, starts to come into play. The, deep slate. Okay, so let's also go grab some fireproof potions before we dig straight down. Dig straight down. 640 kilobytes of rock should be enough for anyone. Thank you, Paul Fitzpatrick. Okay. How much of a problem is this cave going to be? A bit of a problem. Okay, so we'll deal with that later. Actually, we probably want to block that up so that we don't have TNT destroying that. Okay. So, as I'm eyeballing this here to determine where the edges are. Yeah, so that was... So we want to be further over than that, is one of the takeaways here. Wow, we have a lot of blocks here. Okay, we need to cover that up. Okay, so as we look at this here, I think it's pretty obvious. Whoa. That we're going to need to go in that way a little bit. Okay, so in order to accomplish that goal, pull this over here. So let's lay our heads down and dream so we don't have mobs spawning and interrupting. We don't want creepers blowing up while we're blowing stuff up. Moss is more abundant than leaves. I'm not sure if that's true. Leaves are 0.2 blast resistance. Moss blocks are 1. Scaffolding and slime blocks are 0. Ooh. Good to know. Does blast resistance reduce blast? Does it absorb the blast? Like prevent blocks behind them? Does it shield the blocks behind it? Like, should I maybe be using scaffolds here? Is what I'm realizing. Like, if it's gonna absorb some of the power of the TNT, that's a lot different from it just how hard it is to break. Like at what distance it breaks. Okay, so let's go ahead and come in. What can I say this far? Hey, we got a PayPal tip rolling in from Yvonne for 52. That's gonna get us 2.5 face camera expansion milestones. So here we go. Expand Jost. And we're gonna lower the opacity now to 80% for that first one. Numero dos. Expand Jost. Lowering the opacity now to 70%. And that puts us 8 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Okay, so I'm looking at this here and... Hold on. So that shaft we were digging is like just gonna straight up come into open air here. So I guess at that point, let's go ahead and think this through. Let's go ahead and maybe just leaves and TNT up to this point. stop that from jumping out. Maybe. Okay, so then we are going to eat this. Okay. So then over here, it seems like we probably also need to be setting up more TNT down this way. This one we got sunlight on the shaft, so that'll be easier. How are we on elevation? Negative 49, 53. Cool. Let's put down this shulker here so we can pick up the blocks we dropped. Do 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 do. Da 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 doodle doodle doo da. Da, 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 da. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to pile these up like so. So we should have more than one totem in our hotbar, just in case we get double tapped by the TNT. Doesn't save you from a triple tap, but okay. So then we're going to come out to about here. And we're going straight down again. This is definitely saving me a ton of TNT. I'll tell you that. TNT is going way further. I forgot to eat another fireproof potion. We are getting really close to that lava, too. Dang it. It's definitely a slower ascent. We're also saving a lot of TNT by not dealing with the lower haste resistance blocks up top. We're entering the area of the beacon now. Okay. So then the question is, how far do we want to go around here now? I feel like we kind of need to see where that goes. Yeah. So that whole wall there is ready to be hewn. So it kind of needs to be here, I think. Probably grab the gold on the way down. Before it gets blown up. I don't think this is going to dump us in that lava. Famous last words. I think this is going to be... yep, we bypassed the lava. Woo! I did look at it. I did look at the lava before coming down here. Oops. Don't use fireworks directly on TNT. It's generally undesirable. Yep. The HermitCraft IP is actually one of the most famous intellectual properties on the internet. 127.0.0.1. It's actually 192.168.0.2, but you know. Okay, so we now have... Okay, I think we're going to hold off on... We're going to save these last 20. I think we're going to trigger it. Can you put buttons on these? No. Gotta put it directly on there. Uh-oh. About to be nighttime. So let's lay our heads down and dream here. Yeah, don't ask people to friend you on Discord. That's a good way to get banned for spamming. Unclear. Working on that now. Okay, so we're gonna blow this up and then we're gonna wrap up the stream. Okay, so let's go get more rockets also, so in case we have to escape quickly, we can. Okay. So, I think if we turn this one on, it should trigger the rest. So there's definitely some open space in there, but it didn't go all the way out. Is that all 3 or 4 of the shafts? Yeah, it looks like it. Even though these leaves somehow persisted. Yeah, the rest of those got destroyed, it looks like. Yeah, I think I put those too far apart. Especially because, you know, we're basically having our blasting power by having the leaves in there. Yeah. Probably should have had them denser up here, at least. This is the new mine entrance I'm working on. It's gonna look up at the bottom of the pinball machine. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Dun dun do 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 do. Okay, so from down here, what does this look like? Yeah, that's coming along. So when we get the big subwoofer in there, you'll be able to see it. Okay. Cool. I think we are ready to go. Let's do one last check to make sure I didn't miss any PayPal tips we need to thank people for, and then we are going to do a raid. Thank y'all for joining me for this extended stream. I had a lot of fun playing cards with Doc, so that was a cool opportunity. Yep, okay, we have thanked everybody successfully. Woo! So thank y'all again for joining me. This has been a really fun stream. We got a lot of progress on our hole. We got to play TCG with Doc and unwrap some new cards. And let's see what's going on the internet. Do 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 do. It looks like it might be Saucefire's birthday today. So why don't we go ahead and our raid message will be, howdy y'all, happy birthday Saucefire. So let's mute this now. /raid Saucefire. Saucefire is playing Breath of the Wild. So even if y'all don't stick around, hope you wish Saucefire a very happy birthday. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do 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 do. Stop streaming.